Everything with mass is gravitationally attracted to everything else with mass, and old Newton wrote about it in his Law of Universal Gravitation in Principia in 1687. But the Cavendish experiment about 100 years later was the first experiment to actually measure the force of gravity between two masses in a lab, and the first to find the mass of the Earth itself. Henry Cavendish was a super rich, eccentric British scientist with poor social skills and a big-ass shed in his backyard for the experiment. He had 4 suspended lead balls. 2 of them were kind of small at 2 inches in diameter and weighing 1.6 pounds apiece. The other 2 were huge and heavy, 12 inches in diameter and 348 pounds apiece. The little ones were suspended by wire on the end of a 6-foot wooden torsion balance, and the torsion balance measured the twisting forces applied to the suspension wire. The more it gets twisted, the more it resists getting twisted, so if you measure the twistitude, you can measure the amount of force. And the big lead balls were suspended on a rotating platform so that they could be placed on either side of the little balls. The measurements were so delicate and prone to disruption that the dude had to stand outside and look in with a telescope. He would set the apparatus in position so that the little lead balls were attracted to the big ones. This is a more modern version, but he would peep in to measure the torsion rod's angle of deflection. Having that angle of deflection and careful descriptions of their masses and their distance from each other, he was able to determine how much pull the big balls had on the little balls. And he was able to extrapolate that to find the mass of the entire Earth. He found that the Earth is about 5.48 grams per cubic centimeter, or that it's about 5.48 times denser than water. It would be 100 more years till the figure was improved at all, and it's within 1% of the current figure.